Well, hello again. This is going to be episode number 6, I believe, and it's probably going to be a short one. I think all I really need to do in this video is probably route these control cavities in the back here, because I want to obviously carve the top next, but I really want to make that sort of its own episode because it's going to be a long one. It's going to be involved, and so I don't want to muddy it up by doing, two significant operations in one video. I want to really focus on the top carve in its own separate video. So today we're going to probably have a short video and we'll route these cavities. So let me go grab some templates and we will get started with that. Okie doke. So I have marked out with pencil. I laid the template on top and just marked out my cavity locations. And now I've got a Forstner bit and the drill press, and I'm just going to hog out some of the waste. So let's do that now. Okay, now we can explain this. See, I've got my primary cavity routed here. It looks good. And then I have the control plate recess. And right here, you can see I've marked two straight lines. This line is marked at about, let's see if I can, this line is marked about 0.4, 0.43. It's not really major critical. 0.428. I mean, it's something in that ballpark. And then this one, in the center of this span, needs to be something like 0.3. But I always angle it just a little bit because most of them I've seen pictures of, they're mostly angled just a bit. So in the center, it's about 0.3, but then it's angled up. It's angled this way just a smidge. You know, it's probably like 0.35 there, or what is it there? It's about 0.3, about 0.35, and down here it's about 0.27, 275, 272, and then in the middle of that span, it's about 0.3. So that's all there is to lining it. I mean, to marking it, and then to line it up, I literally just line it up by eye. You know, I can see right here. I don't know if you can see that, but you see how that line, when that bottom disappears, then I know I'm basically perpendicular. My eye line is perpendicular to this face right here. And I just make it to where it just follows that line, just like that. And then over here, the same thing. I just make it to where that line just lines up straight. That's all I do to line it up. And I've got a mark here. That's about how deep I want to go with it. That's where I want that angle to take off from and go down. It'll angle down. And, you know, if you look around the perimeter, the reason you have to line all that up is because if you tried to just line up this template, it wouldn't be in the right place because of the angles. You've got a compound angle. It's angled up here on those wedges. So it's angled up this way. And then there's also an angle here. So you've got to have that compound angle in here so that it matches the carve in that section. And that's how you line it up. Not too hard, really. It does require a monstrous big bit. This bit is, the total length on this thing is 4 inches, and the cutter itself is 2 inches. So you have to have a big bit to reach that deep. So just be aware of that. And I don't try to go full depth on the first route. Obviously, you don't do that with any kind of routing. I always just try to remove the lobes first, and then I will slowly work my way down to the depth I want to be. Just going a little bit at a time. Past number 1 here, all I did was I took off the lobe here and the lobe there and left. I haven't touched the bottom really, just barely touched it there. So now I'll begin nibbling back until I get about to my line right there. So there's the second little pass. And I'm just going to keep raising that bit up in just tiny increments until I get to my line right there. getting closer. And there we go. Done. Looks good. I got absolutely filthy down here today in my shop. Oh, the poor thing. Look at all this sawdust. It's just a mess. But it was worth it because I'm really pleased with how that came out. Looks really good. And on our next go round, we'll finally be ready to carve a top. And I know that is sort of the pièce de résistance in terms of building Les Pauls. I mean, that is really the critical thing. So join me next time and we will see if we can figure it out. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you.